to Redstone Madness. This is the series where we mess with redstone and see what weird contraptions we can make. For this first experiment, I'm going to try and make a crane game machine. Why? Because you can grab blocks with this thing without even needing to move from your front door in Minecraft. So, I'm going to get some lightweight blocks like oak planks, some slime blocks. Now it's time for the pistons. Also, we need some control panels, because this one you're going to control. So you're going to need some buttons, and you're also going to need a bunch of pistons. Depending on what size you want to make, that determines how many pistons you need. But you'll only need one head of the crane game machine to make one crane game. So first we're going to be making a crane game thingy, mobobber. So, we're going to need some pistons, obviously. Okay. That's always a good sign when it's going to be okay. So yes, this is our basic thing. So yeah, this is going to be... We actually need to move this thingy down a bit. That way if we press if it was pressed once, it would go like this. Because this crane game is going to pick up blocks like this. See? It moved the block upwards. So, what we need to do, we need to make this happen. Okay. And so yes, these will push the crane game machine. We're going to make a simple one that can only move one block. But you can make it longer if you want to by figuring out ways to. This is the simple crane game machine. You can use it to easily move blocks. And, yeah. So, this is how it works. So, wait a moment. Wait, is the button have to be on the piston? No? Oh, maybe it's too heavy. Yeah, it has to push the wood and the bedrock. Okay, so. No, it's because there's bedrock at the bottom of the world. And it would be sensing it. Yes, it worked. It grabs a single block. That's exactly what we want. And so you can make it longer in different ways. But make sure you have the button. Without the button, this thing is worthless. So yes. So say there's some iron ore, but you don't have a good enough pickaxe to mine it, but it's right in the way. You can use this real simple contraption to move it. Say you have a wooden pickaxe, but there's iron in your way. This is what this thing is useful for. The slime block does not come along with it, so that's an easy fix. Okay. Okay, so this thingy is not going to work right now, but if we add this here, it should work. Yes, this is how it's going to work. As you can see, and every time we press this button here, wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, it grabbed the iron, like it's intended to. But it moved the machine with it, too. Okay, good. Yes, and it can move blocks, too, so you can also use this for construction, or for moving blocks. The whole point of this contraption is to move blocks from one place to another. And once you slap the button, it will move it. I know how to get a description, and you can add these simple little piston contraptions to move the blocks too. You can add this a little bit, so this is your own block moving machine. If you manage to build this in survival mode, it might help you. But look how useful it is. Say you have a wooden pickaxe, but you want to move the iron out of the way. No problem. Just redstone and iron, and wood and stone, and cobblestone. Very cheap materials. And you also need a slime block. Whoops. No. Well, the block mover won't work because the machine will tear itself apart, but I'd say the crane game machine. Yes. You can be an operator. I can make you an operator. Power. To be an operator, to make someone an operator, you have to be an operator. It's like a club. It's like a club, right? You have to be a part of the club to make the club work. This is going to be Redstone Madness, the sequel to Redstone Madness. So, that was a success, so we destroyed it instead of blowing it up, like we do with failures. Now this machine, you're going to have to find a dungeon to get to work. Well, just kidding. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can make. Okay, maybe we can make a machine. What? Yes, they do naturally spawn. They do naturally spawn. Yes, they do. Okay, you can make some machines too and see if they work. Well, observers observe the blocks, so say if and observers can observe other observers, so this guy is triggering this guy, but he's getting triggered by the slime block being placed and destroyed. And I think you know how a redstone lamp works? Do you know how a dispenser and a dropper works? Do you know how a piston works? Do you know how a target block works? Do you know how a target block works? Okay, it's something that came out in the Nether update. The closer to the bullseye you get, the closer you get to the bullseye, the better redstone signal it gives off. Good for adventure maps, but yeah. The closer to a bullseye you get, the more redstone it gives you. Well, the more redstone power it has. I'm going to make a little score system. I'm going to make a little scoring system. I'm going to make you a little scoring system. Depending on how many lights each light is worth a point. If you get all 3 points, you win. You got all 3 points? Huh? What arrow in midair? What arrow in the midair are you talking about? I don't see it. I don't see it. Your screen might just be glitching. I can watch your video too. Oh, I didn't get the last point. Oh, I got all the points. So if you get close to the bullseye, you get 4 points. Whenever you hit the bullseye, all 5 lights light on up. But when you hit the very edge, none of them light on. That lit on 3, that lit 4, that lit 5. This is called Redstone Madness, the series. Let's make an infinite loop. Let's make a new type of infinite loop you can use. check it out. It's the observer loop. As soon as the block breaks, you need the block you were using to trigger it breaks. You need to place an observer. Use something like a slime block or TNT so it breaks fast. Actually, no. TNT's bad because it might blow up. So yes, this little contraption will do something. Ta-da. Now this little contraption you can use to make these kind of things. There's one in every corner. So there's one here, there's one connecting point here. And look how much faster it is. And there's no need for it. It never breaks too. Because the observer. What block? The target block? Oh, the observer. It observes nearby blocks, and then whenever it sees a block, it does something special. Maybe add the target block or something else. The TNT block? The observer. That is it. Right there. It senses other blocks it senses any block that's changing, and it changes on itself. It changes. Oh. Ugh. This is what you use for your mob farms. It just pushes them. Yeah, but this little contraption can save you the time. Because it's way faster, so if you want something timed. So you're building your first contraption. Where there's a face, that's where it senses blocks. And it can sense itself, another one of it changing. Do you like my contraption, my piston contraption? It makes sure the blocks stay away. Now this would be very useful for some contraptions. Like if you're trying to make a farm, these could push the items into the hoppers. That's what you could use. If you're going to use this, it's probably going to be more useful for that kind of reason. Items being pushed. Or you could use it for blocks being pushed, but I don't find this contraption too useful, but it works. I really didn't think this would work, but it works. The way I would have thought it would work if it would work. And so it can push items away. Do you like it? So this is useful because look, it just pushes the items into the hopper. That's a good use for it. Like if you're tired of things if you're tired of automatic factories not working, well these things can really help it. Oh no. Uh-oh. And they can even push you into the hoppers. Although players don't fit in hoppers. Okay. Okay, I got some jukeboxes. Daniel, come look at how useful this contraption I built is. It's called the auto farmer. Who needs farms when you have auto farms? Let me try and set up an auto farm. Or you could use it. What? When they observe another observer, that's when they work. But they need to sense a block. Any block they can sense. As long as there's a change in the environment around them, they will activate. In front of their face. Yes, this thingy is good for auto farms, I think. Because it's definitely doing something. Oopsies, no! See, it even fixed my mistake. Look at this auto machine. It's an auto harvester. So if I were to use some... So yeah, every time it grows... This thing is so useful. I think opening a chest would work. Hey, if you want them to get triggered, dude, they have, let me show you how you do it. So yes, you see this, well, you need to break it and then quickly place it back. You need to break it, then you need to quickly place it back. Huh? Oh wait, you need to place a different block and then quickly place it back. Wait, they're the wrong way round. That's what's going on. Where the red dot is where they should be. They're the wrong way round. As you can see, now they're working, kinda. They're the... Ta-da! See, now it works. I upgraded mine to be an auto farmer. Auto farmer. Do you like Mike? I think my contraption is the most helpful because mine's an auto farmer. Yours is just a piston machine. Oh, now it's becoming a pusher. It's a better pusher. Wait, can these things deflect arrows? Make your house look nicer by instead of the arrows being on the wall, they're on the floor. Even more dangerous. They don't want it. Neither one of them want the dispenser. They don't want the dispenser, dude. They really don't want the dispenser, dude. Hey, stop pushing me around my own creation. My own creation is betraying me. Help! Help! I have no clue for my bow and arrow. Oh, those are him for my bow and arrow. Not here. It's in my inventory. Oh, that's because the pistons is pushing it. Hey Daniel, check this out. It's an auto farm. It collects them instantly. So say if one of them would grow, they collect and they fall in the hopper, see? If I were to put a wall here, they would always fall in the hopper. Yes. See, and it always goes that way because the pistons is pushing them. And if they were to grow naturally, that would be good. I think this is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. And also, be sure to check out Daniel's channel, which I hope he names it Redstone Chaos and not copy my name. But call it Redstone Chaos, please. Not Redstone Madness. Yeah. Okay. See you next time.